friends, welcome back to my channel. My name is Claudia and this is Katie Counseling. Welcome back. It is another day. It's a day where I really want to talk about the next steps. The other day I was talking to my supervisors and they were like, okay, now it's time to think about, graduating and doing things like that and cleaning up your resume, and I will be practicing how to interview again. So we're on this journey together, you guys. Before I get started, follow me at Katie Counseling over on Instagram. DM me if you have any questions or leave a comment down below. Alright guys, so yeah, today I was thinking about, I was like, wow, this is a new era, this is a new journey, and I'm ready to kind of start diving into it. People told me that we're just now graduating at residency, that it's like the last semester, it's almost like going down on a roller coaster, like practicum and internship, you're just kind of there, like, oh my god, can I do this? And then now this is kind of repeating what you've already done, so you know what to expect. So it is a bit, I'm not going to say easier, but it's a bit more, you understand what's going on, so you're not so flustered all the time, I guess. So that's what it's feeling like. It's going to almost be a month now, well, soon, that we've started class. I'm going to my internship 3 days a week, and I was, like I mentioned, I was talking to my supervisors and they were like, okay, well, let's clean up your resume. Let's do like mock interviews to see what people might ask you when you want to go get hired, because I did have not a tough conversation, but I did have a conversation about wanting to go into a group private practice, because for my life, and I don't have to, and you don't have to explain it to anybody, I don't have to explain it to anybody, but for my life, having that type of flexibility and that type of schedule, and if it's, hopefully, and I'm putting it out into the universe, if it's a practice where they do have clients coming in and they can book me with clients, that's what makes the most sense for my family financially. So I was very excited to talk about that, because if you guys watch my videos, I do have an option to stay where I'm at, but it is located really far from my house. And at first when you're like, oh my god, yes, that's amazing, let's just do that until I find something else, I think that spreading your energy in that way, you will take longer to get to your goals. So I would rather work on the goals that I want, and if that takes longer, that's fine. Or if it's like a journey where I have to interview at multiple places to find the right fit, I'm willing to do that and just stay at my job until I find what I want or create what I want, because I don't just want to do something just to do it. And when it's out of the way, and traveling is a lot, gas is a lot, so I don't really want to do that. I don't want to put that strain on myself where you wake up in the morning and it's like, I have to travel 45 minutes to an hour just to get somewhere. No. I want to travel 5 minutes down the road. That would be nice. So, with all that said, you guys, I think that this new journey where I'm thinking about graduating and should I give it up? I do have a meeting planned at a private practice. I do have a appointment to meet with somebody to be considered to be taken on once I graduate. I'm really excited, so let's see how that goes. And yeah, so I do have to brush up on that resume. I need to start, I need to figure out what my orientation really is, because I know what I like to do in therapy, but I need to write it down. Do you guys ever see those Psychology Today profiles where it's I am solution focused, trauma CBT, this and this type of therapist with this and this kind of credentials, right? So I need to do that. I really need to like write it down, because I was thinking, and I was asked like, okay, so what are you good at? And I really would like to, I don't know, I want to work with a couple of different demographics, but whenever I say them together, they don't really make sense. So maybe you guys can help me make sense of this. So I'm a mother, and postpartum depression is a thing. And while you're pregnant, a lot of things come up with mental health for certain people. Being in a relationship while you're building a family or you're pregnant, things like that. So I would like to focus on, not focus, but I think a part of my private practice, or one of the things that I would like to work with is helping mothers navigate pregnancy, miscarriage, postpartum depression, situations like that, relationship issues during pregnancy. I think that would be something that I want to focus on. But with that said, I do need more education on it, and I want to be more niche about it. And I would like to take some not courses, but some like credentialing things for these topics, because I know what I'm talking about. I've learned a lot about this, but I do really want to have like a solid understanding of all this. Just because you go through certain things doesn't mean that you're an expert at it. Even though I'll be a therapist, I do need more education on the topic. But I would really love to do that and build relationships in the community, so I can help mommies and daddies be the best that they can be. And there is another thing that I was also thinking about, that one of my supervisors brought to my attention, is that there are people that struggle with addiction, and they do get pregnant, and they do have healthy babies, and there was a process for that as well. So with my knowledge in addiction, I think I would be able to help people navigating that journey. So that's one of the things. Then another part of me, I really would like to help in criminal justice. I would really like to help people. I don't know in what capacity. I will have to see where there's a need. I know you can be privately contracted to do like assessments and or therapy or whatever needs to be done. And I haven't worked with adolescents, and I think that would be something I would want to do. I keep hearing that there's not enough people that want to do this in the juvenile halls, and I live very close to it here in Naples. So I was just wondering, maybe I can reach out once I am a registered intern, and I could help out if they need me. They can call me during work hours, and I will help them out, in that capacity. So, I'll be involved in the community still, and I just think that would be great. And even if they needed my help, like in the main facility with the women, with the men, whoever, I would love to do that as well. But then, you know what I'm saying? Like, these are two different things. Plus, I want to do private practice. And I am really good at addiction. I understand it. I know how to do, work with substance abuse clients. I did have, I looked at it, 18 credit hours on top of my core 36 hours of psychology in substance abuse, community counseling, and addiction in my undergrad, on top of my whole master's program. So I've just been exposed to it. I know about it. I know, the education piece behind it. And now I have, in August will be a year of experience working in a rehab and an intensive outpatient program after people go to rehabilitation services. So I can do that as well. And one of the people that were on our panel at our residency, she works from home, and she works with a certain type of agency that works with certain type of insurance agencies, and she has a full what is it called? It's she's booked up with clients, and she's making great money, and she's able to do that from the comfort of her own home. that's also something I've considered. If I'm not able to right away get into what I want, or I can do that while I'm building my own thing, right? My own private practice. So the possibilities are there, and I am considering all of them. And I'm just really excited, you guys, because once you get to this point, you can really see it. You can see the education piece coming together with like the boots on the ground approach, you know, learning, doing an internship for that whole year. And yeah, so it's a new era. I've been studying a little bit for my exam. I do need to make a video about that too, but for today, that is all. Please leave a cake or chocolate or something like that emoji down in the comments if you made it to the end. You guys have a wonderful day. Bye bye.